Welcome to Abundance Achiever Success Tales. I'm Shreya Sharan Pawar, the founder of the Womenpreneur Academy, where we work with women entrepreneurs to become limitless, to tap into their true power, and to scale their business using energy and strategy. And today I have with me a very talented and a very special guest. Pallavi Joshi. She's the founder of a home baking brand called Pallavi's Delicious Treats, and she's based in Pune. And she's also expanding her business into mindset coaching. She's a diamond member in our academy and also a facilitator, and she is a pillar of strength for us in the community as she's guiding women inside the community on how to scale up their business. And that's why I'm really happy to have her here to talk about her journey on how she scaled her home business from start to getting 100 plus clients, and now even starting multiple different verticals into coaching, starting her baking classes, helping other women on their mindset issues. So over to you, Pallavi. Would love to know a little bit about you and your the different types of things that you are doing.
Thank you so much, Rhea, for this wonderful introduction. It was all possible because of you, I guess. Because I came in contact with you, I saw your webinar, which you ran on Facebook regarding how should I grow my social media, what is all about social media, what to post, where to post, how should I create my official account. So I was just searching for that and I came across your ad. I enrolled you in the webinar. I got just connected with you from my heart and the journey, as we are together for more than 2 years from
Yeah,
now.
2 years,
Yeah,
long journey.
yeah, long journey.
Tell us, you have different businesses, you have one business which is already flourishing and a second one which is starting. So, can we talk about your baking business first?
Yes. So it is a mom's journey. Moms love to baking. They all started from there. My daughter loved cakes a lot, but somehow the market cakes which are available didn't actually satisfy her cravings for cakes. So
Okay.
I decided, okay, let's give it a try. Let's start baking at least for her, at least for the family. And by seeing YouTube videos, I was doing some things, but it was not really coming out the way I wanted. Then I
Okay.
decided to go in for a formal training. So I did
Okay.
baking diploma,
Okay.
government authorized diploma, and then slowly, first started baking at home for my
Uh-huh.
daughter. Then we tested multiple छोटे छोटे cakes बना के we used to test which flavor goes well, which comes out well, what are things to be improved on. Still, with practice they got improved. And then yes, I started selling my cakes, publishing in our societies to friends, family, everywhere. And I started getting orders for cakes. After a year or so, the teacher in me should always used to tell ki I shouldn't keep this knowledge with me. I should deliver it, pass on to other women who, as a homemaker, always feel that they don't earn. And they are so much ki I don't earn, I don't have money to spend for myself the way I want to. And to break this, I started conducting baking classes so that I can reach out to all those women, all those girls who want to have their extra pocket money, or also corporate women who really want to explore their hobby of baking, their love towards baking. And ठीक है, if they don't have any work at their office or Saturday, Sunday, they have holiday, they can just spend some time as a stress release. They can do
Mm.
baking and serve wonderful to their family because the basic difference, or I should say not basic, the big difference between market cakes and what we make is we put our heart and love into baking. That
Wow.
makes that makes the recipe of utmost taste, and it just satisfy your cravings.
Wow, wonderful. Thank you so much. I really love this part that we put our love and our soul into
Yes.
into the entire process. And I think this Pallavi is the right person here to give all aspiring bakers advice on how to get started. So, Pallavi, I'm going to ask you some questions exactly on
Okay.
that. So, you've been in the journey for about 2 years, or maybe 2 years plus now.
Yes.
Mm, so, if somebody is starting today, in today's day and time, what are the three things you suggest that they should do?
First, practice. If you get the correct knowledge, acquire the correct knowledge from the right person. Choose the right person and believe in that person. Secondly, practice yourself. It's not like aaj seekha, tomorrow I'm making my own, day after tomorrow I'm selling and I'll get orders and I'm earning 1 lakh. No, you have to practice to get a perfect cake. Even if you know the recipe, it is not about knowing, it is about doing.
Mm.
Practice makes man perfect. So practice till you get a satisfied cake for yourself. Once you are satisfied, you will get that confidence. Yes, I can now sell to other people and customize according to their needs. And
All right.
even if you get different customizations, don't hesitate. Learn, search out for YouTube. There is a lot of content available for you on YouTube. Search how people are making those customized cakes. Try to make them and definitely take the order. Do not deny any customer because you do not know the design. So
Wow.
that is because its customer is God. So do not deny any customer. Okay, I will do it. I will make it. So that even customer has trust in you. They build that credibility into you that this person is going to serve me whatever I will tell her to do. So I think that is the most important part when you are starting your business. I
Wow.
think so.
Perfect, perfect. So, how do we look for those first couple of customers?
Yeah, so first, basically, you have to just ask them what kind of cake you want. So, for that reason, you have to click pictures of what you make.
Okay.
Do not do not give Google pictures. Never ever give Google pictures or somebody else's cakes photos because the person will compare. When you are sending a photo of other person and you don't your cake doesn't turn out that way, the person will compare and then a negative testimonial can go for you. So
Okay.
try to give pictures of your own cakes. If you don't have any pictures, okay, tell them that I have only 2 3 basic designs and I can make you the design. And after
Hmm.
you make the design, click the photos.
Hmm.
So go into customization. Ask, you should be humble while approaching to any client. You should tell what many people don't know that there are two types of sponges. One is vanilla and other is chocolate. Many people don't know that. So you have to ask that which type of flavor do you want? What kind of people are you looking for? Like if they're only children, they will prefer chocolate cake. If the
Okay.
cake is for adults, like or no grandfather, grandmother, 75 years of birthday and 50 years of birthday, so that crowd will not prefer chocolate cake. They will prefer some light flavors like butterscotch or maybe rasmalai. So ask the purpose of the cake. ऐसे नहीं कि अरे वाह ऑर्डर आ गया चलो ले लो. It's not like that. Sometimes what we suggest, the people can resonate. Oh yes, so for this crowd, maybe give this type of cake, this flavor cake, and for the rest crowd, maybe make a small cake of this flavor.
Hmm.
So when you give in inputs, people really think of, do we really order what we really want? And that gives them a clarity of what they have to order. And even you, as a person, you also grow and you build that confidence and that connect with the customer.
Yeah, rightly said, rightly said. So, Pallavi, what are the challenges that they can anticipate on the journey कि ये problems हो सकती हैं and उसका क्या पहले से वो क्या solution करके रख सकते हैं?
Okay, so the sponge may go wrong at the end moment. You never know.
Okay.
Even after you do everything, right? Because you don't have so much of practice or you're not so much skilled. You are practicing.
Hmm.
So keep that in mind that it can happen. It doesn't happen, but 1 2% it can happen. It's okay. Even if while cutting the sponge it may not be a straight cut. It may not get a straight cut, or the sponge may break into 2 pieces, one of the layers.
Hmm.
It's okay. People out there don't know what you are giving inside. It is you have to treat it tactfully that people will not know you have joined the two pieces on a layer and then you have creamed it. So it's your skill, you have to figure it out. Because at the end moment, you can't go to make a raw sponge from scratch and then the sponge has to cool down and everything. So you can't do that. So it is okay even if that happens. Do not panic, first of all. Figure out how can you place it, how can you make the cake out of it, and then अच्छे से frosting करना. No one can make it out except you, what blunders you have made in that cake. But of course, the thing is you have to use all the materials of high grade quality so that you do not compromise on taste factor. So that is the most important thing on that.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. So, could you also give an idea about what are the important things that they should be investing in to get started?
So to get started, you need a basic blender,
Hmm.
which should be over 400 watts. Don't go in for
Okay.
200, 250 watts of a hand beater. So you don't have to buy that whole bada mixer with the stand. You don't have to buy that. Just a hand blender is enough. It should be of 400 plus watt.
Hmm.
2 to 3 mixing bowls. Basic weighing scale, kitchen scale that is
Hmm.
available in everywhere.
Hmm.
2 to 3 spatula. Basic colors, flavors. That's it. You are good to go.
Yeah, so it's not a very
No,
cost intensive this thing, right? Like
no.
aside from a OTG or this is
Yeah.
that you
So
require.
if you're not into cookies or anything, if you're only started with cakes, you don't have to buy an OTG as well.
Oh,
You can make it easily and a perfect sponge on your gas within your
oh, okay.
cooker or any other vessel. You can just make it.
Oh, didn't know that. Okay, wow. So that's interesting. So all you aspiring bakers, you need to reach out to Pallavi for her classes on how to do that because these are small things that only experience can tell. So Pallavi, this is really very interesting to hear because I also don't have too much of an experience in baking, but yeah, so I also didn't know that it's possible to do it this way. So, okay, coming to your journey, what was, tell me like one, something that kind of went crazy in your business journey and how did you fix it? Something that was like totally off the top, unanticipated.
Like in terms of मतलब अच्छा कि
Any, or something that went bad and then you were like, okay, how did you fix it? Like,
oh, so
कुछ
the
ऐसा.
thing I told you na that the cake which I made it all went wrong. The sponge. Okay.
Hmm,
When I started to cut the sponge, it was like pieces हो गए पूरे sponge के. Only the base layer was a perfect layer.
hmm,
And I have to deliver the cake in the morning at 8 o'clock.
hmm,
And I started it at around 6:30
hmm.
on Sunday morning. It was not like this any day as you wake up. So then I like, oh shit, what to do now? Because I don't have time to make a sponge then. But then your creativity comes in, how to fix it up, and just think of अगर ये ऐसा नहीं होता तो क्या करते? If it was a perfect sponge, how would you do it? Do it in the same way.
Hmm.
Just instead of a round, you just club all the pieces together. So as it magic puzzle में करते हैं, you just put out all the pieces together and make a nice puzzle out of that.
Good. Yeah, 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 yeah. Got it, got it.
So it's like that. So I didn't have the worst experience than that ever.
Yeah, that must be scary. Yeah, you have to deliver an order in 2 hours,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's not ready. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Okay,
and
so
also electricity may not there.
oh yes,
And your
Puna. So
cream is not beat. Your frosting starts to melt. So yeah, that you can't like pretend things to happen. But then whenever you whip your cream, so whip your cream in advance, thoda sa. At the
hmm,
time of cake making, don't fix
hmm,
it. You at least when you have right electricity and everything, 2 3 hours prior you can whip your cream and keep it in refrigerator
got it, got it, got
so
it.
that now you are not you are not with this kind of blunders happening in your
Last
cake.
minute. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So, Pallavi, you've had a very long journey with this. Would love for you to share as to uh 2 years back and now, how do you see yourself? How has Pallavi changed?
It has changed a lot. And as I say, the credit goes to you, Shreya. Your map sessions, it has helped a lot to me. See, I started the journey of baking. 10 to 12 years after marriage, I was only a housewife for different reasons for my priorities. And I do not have anything, like, I'm not negative in that. It was my choice to stay at home because of my responsibilities. And I truly appreciate my work even there. So I'm a successful housewife, a successful mother,
Nice.
but I want to always earn that extra income so that I can support my family. I can support myself, my worth. Somewhere I was connecting my worth with the money I earn, which is not true. But many of us do that, I know. So I want to learn that. And after 2 years, today after starting math, as I said, I started loving myself the way I am. That self love was very missing in me prior to attending MAP and joining you in the Womenpreneur Academy. There I saw multiple women suffering or having some or the other problem in their lives. So it is not like others don't have problem or everybody is just settled. No, we think that way, but it is all the same. As you are with other problems, other person has some different problems, which is altogether different, and you are blessed at that point. Like many people don't have a supporting family, but I'm so blessed to have that in my life. So
True.
I should be grateful for that. So acknowledge what you have and work on what you don't have. So that
Yeah.
mindset shift was a, I should say, a miracle for me. That was the point I realized that I have so much capability in me that I can handle both my business and my house at the same time, which I used to शुरुआत में I was not confident about that. Okay, I've started this, but whether I'll able to do it or no, what if some family function comes and I have an order? It's okay. And once in a while, if you deny to a customer, even that is okay. Because even that customer is having some prior commitments and she can
True.
very well understand that.
True.
So
True.
therefore,
True.
you have to be true. You have to be truly transparent to your customers so that they have that credibility and trust within you.
Rightly put.
So,
Rightly put. Yeah, Pallavi. So, how has your experience been coaching, facilitating? You are taking sessions inside the community. You are leading the Womenpreneur Connect as a facilitator also. So, by the way, if those of you who are new here, Womenpreneur Connect is a networking club that we have started, and that the whole purpose of it is to bring women entrepreneurs together for referral sharing, to get to know each other better, to start collaborating together. And Pallavi is one of the facilitators in the club, and she's conducting all the club meetings and managing the members and all of that. So Pallavi would love for you to share your experience in doing that. Did you first
yeah,
and foremost, did you ever see yourself doing that?
no, not at all. See, after I finished my arm, it was a turnover. It was like a 360-degree move in my subconscious mind, reprogramming all the techniques, all our inner blocks, which we are holding back, all the beliefs which we are so connected with unknowingly and knowingly, and we are not able to delete them from our system. But first, though, if we are aware, we don't want to do it, and if we are
Yes.
unaware, we don't know how to do it. In
Yes.
both the cases, it is our loss, and we really do not find or realize that we are losing as a person in our own self. So we have to think over it, what I want, what is my self-worth, what are my values, what potential I have in me, focus on that and do the work, and opportunities come to you. You attract the opportunities, and you saw potential in me. So I was in the founding committee of this WPC. It was a great experience. There was a lot of learning. in the community. While facilitating sessions, it gave me confidence to speak in front of 20, 30 people. I like by birth, I'm a very introvert person. I never tell about myself to anybody. If someone comes my home, I will not talk to the person like basic things. हाँ कैसे कहाँ से that's it. Except bus full stop. My husband will start talking to that person, and I was like, only that. But after doing map, yes, even I can tell something about me. And as you do, as you learn, as you grow, you have things to share.
Yeah.
Otherwise, a setback is also that ki I'm a housewife. What should I share with the person?
Mm.
So you have to learn as well. Keep learning so that you gather knowledge. You now in Womenpreneur Academy, we hear from women. Different women share different stories of their success, of their failures, whatever. We learn from that. We inspire by their success. We learn from their stories. We try to relate it to our own lives, and then we really acknowledge how successful we are, or how can we uh, just bypass our failures with our mindset, with the work we have to do. We can start finding solutions for that. So I think that is the best part of being in the community with like-minded people. I have 2 a.m. friends right now in the community because of that. And I know whenever I asked anybody about a silly thing as well, they are there to ready to help me out and to give a proper guidance. It is not like giving any vague suggestions or anything. They will properly guide you that do this or don't do this, whatever it is. And the
Wow, that's
WPC Connect is
wonderful.
just amazing. That all the wonderful, inspiring women entrepreneurs come together. The energy is top in the room, and they give reference. So because of that, I was able to convey a cake, to deliver a cake near me. It was just 5 kilometers, but that reference was given by Pallavi Kulkarni, who stays in Nashik, and one of her relatives
Mm.
wanted a cake. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known the person, and the person wouldn't have known me. Henceforth, the connection is built forever. So
Yes.
that is the magic of this Connect Club.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Pallavi, for sharing. And, thank you so much for being here. I think every word that you've said, I've been hooked on to it. And I'm sure, everybody who's watching this also is like hooked on to it because there's so much you've just shared इतना सारा experience and this thing in just such a short while. So thank you so much. And I'm sure like people who are either if you're an aspiring baker, you want to learn how to bake, or even if you want some nice yummy treats for your birthday events, or even roast ke khane ke liye, you can reach out to Pallavi. We will be linking her contact details and her profiles in the description of the video. And yeah, if you are interested in coming, experiencing the community, the club, the map sessions or arm sessions, all the links are here, going to be here in the description for you to come and check those out. So thank you so much once again, Pallavi. It was really beautiful to have you over.
Thank you, Shreya, for giving this lovely opportunity to me.
Thank you. See you. Take care, everybody. Bye. We'll see you once again later in another success tale story soon. So till then, take care.